Hey, what's going on everybody? DC Gamer going here again, and I'm bringing you another My Team online gameplay. And this time I'm going to be showing you my updated lineup playing, for once. And I have Steph Curry in this lineup in this game, but usually I'll have Russell Westbrook starting. And you see why in the title, and you'll see later on in this video why I have Westbrook starting instead of Steph Curry. You know, in this game, Steph Curry's speed and steals and his quickness overall just gave him the nod for starting on my team. I didn't think he was that great, overall in this game, but I started him and he's, made a change for me. And it started off right here. Steph Curry hit a three and Kevin Durant hit a three. So it's starting off pretty good. And I shouldn't have left LeBron James wide open like that. But, coming up in, I guess, my next video or the video after that, I'll show you guys some tips on the auction block, how to make some MT, and just how to snipe some players, buy players for cheap and sell them for more. I'll be doing that in my next video. And look at Steph Curry right there, his layup. Contested layup, and it should have been an N1, but he didn't get it. But yeah, I have Andre Drummond and Bob Pettit starting in this line. No, I started Dennis Rodman in this lineup over Dwight Howard and Pettit because their rebounding is a lot better. And look at Westbrook with the flashy dunk right there. And yeah, he came off the bench and just really impressed me with the team, Westbrook. And I decided to make a change after this game and make Westbrook the starter over Steph Curry. But Steph Curry will be still coming off the bench and hitting threes for me. Or if I need him in late game situations to hit a clutch three, I'll put him in there. And look at this, Westbrook with a three in the corner. He does his, blowing his guns and putting them in his holsters. His, celebration he does when he makes a three. It's probably one of my favorite celebrations in the league. I like his and Lance Stevenson's three-point celebrations. And look at Westbrook again. He hits another three. His three-point rating is only a 79, so, he's in threes for me right now. But can he make something else? He gets a contested layup, too. His layup is really good, too. I think it's a 94, 95. And I'm going to keep feeding Westbrook the ball. And look at this. Contested. He falls down off the backboard. Perfect release. Westbrook is on fire right now. And I think in a little bit, for some reason, the computer calls a timeout and takes him out, or wants to take him out, but I kept him in there. As you see, Steph Curry's in the game right now. I didn't want him to be in the game because, Westbrook was doing so great. And John Wall comes in for Steph Curry. His lateral quickness is a little bit better than Steph Curry's for defense. And look at that fader three from Paul George. I can't even make a standing three with Paul George sometimes, and he's going to make a fading three-pointer. And right here, nice pass from Dennis Rodman. Contested layup right there. I tried to dunk it in with Kevin Durant, but he didn't get it. Right here, I do a little zigzagging. Well, it's not really zigzagging because, he's not playing all-ball defense, so I'm just going to, go back and forth and abuse the computer. As you see, again, I do it right here and just dunk on him because he's not playing on-ball defense. That's what happens when you don't play on-ball defense. The computer isn't that great. It's not great unless... Oh, look at that swat from Andre Drummond right there. But he gets a contested three. But yeah, as I was saying, if you just play off-ball defense, the computer's defense on this game is not great at all. Unless you have superior defenders on my team, you're not going to do very well if you don't play on-ball defense. As you see right there, I didn't play on-ball defense. He got an easy layup. But yeah, Andre Drummond with that block. That was a nasty block, I think, on LeBron James. Yeah, I think that's who it was. And right here, I was thinking about hitting the three of Dennis Rodman, but I held off because he's not a three-point shooter. But I have made a couple with him before. And look at that nice move from Paul George, but he misses a layup. Another tip for you guys, if you don't run plays, you should probably start running plays more often. If your opponent is playing man-to-man, you're going to get easy baskets if you run if you run some plays. Because I used to never run plays, but you know, if your offense is kind of sluggish, just run a play or two. And you know, the computer does some good backdoor cuts when you run some plays, and you'll get some easy layups or dunks. And right there, Paul George again missing layups. I mean, they're not even that well contested. They're just easy layups. He's just missing. Right here, he's trying to get the shot clock cheese, but he misses, and Dennis Rodman gets the rebound. But yeah, I'm pretty much taking this game away. It's 46-29. I have the lead. So pretty much, I'm just gonna hold the ball and just wind out the clock and get the W. But one thing I also want to talk about is, for those of us that have completed all the seeds on, my team, I feel like they should add, some more, things like Madden has, Madden has a Super Bowl where after you're done with, trying to make the playoffs, you go on to the Super Bowl every, season, and you have rewards that you can still get. I think NBA 2K15 needs to, update the game and have it so where if you're on the first seed, you can go on to Eastern Conference Finals or the Western Finals or something. Just have like a playoff thing like Madden does, so you can keep getting rewards. Because it's kind of pointless just to keep playing for nothing. Well, I'm still giving you guys videos, but I mean, just give us some rewards to keep we keep winning games. Just make an update, continue on, make it like playoff, simulation or something like that. I think it'd be a lot more fun, because they have the season or whatever on the app for iPhone and I think Android, where you can, play the 2K15 app and you can build your own team, and they have like season mode where you can play, 82 games or whatever, and you get, some pretty good rewards at the end of the season. You get super rare cards, and stuff like that. I feel like they should do something like that with playoffs and, conference finals and stuff like that, where you get, player rewards and you can get, MT rewards too. And I just think it'd be a great idea to, implement into this game and, make more sense to keep playing. That's the one thing I like better about Madden is, you get better rewards for, continuing and, winning the Super Bowl and things like that. You get, badges and stuff like that. I just think it'd be really cool if NBA did that. But yeah, I just end of this quarter, or now the game's pretty much over. I'm up by 19. So I'm not going to try to be like a jerk and just, run up the score. I'm just going to try to hold on to the ball and just end the game. Because it's highly unlikely that this guy's going to come back. And Paul George looks a little upset right there. But yeah, in my next video, if I remember, I think tomorrow or the next day, I'll upload a video showing you guys auction block tips, tips to make MT. How I got LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony I got both of them from doing domination. If you guys don't do domination, I think you're losing out on a lot. I mean, I got the best player one of the best players now, but one of the best players in the game. I got LeBron James in a pack opening from domination. So if you guys don't do that, you say, oh, well, you're not going to get very much from that. You get, MT, and you get the rewards, player packs, and you get the team packs, and I think you get a coach's pack or whatever too. And at the end of domination, you get guaranteed gold players. That's where I got LeBron James on the last pack from domination, and I was extremely happy. So. And do some of the challenges too. I don't really like the weekly challenges, but do the challenges that give you a good amount of MT. The one games, not the single elimination or whatever, just the one game if you win, you get this amount of MT. Try doing that and, get your MT up. That's a good way to get that up. And just keep doing that and get some MT saved. Buy some good players. And, try to snipe some players. Just buy them for cheap, sell them for a little bit more. Even if your profit is for like, only 1,000 or something, that's still a decent amount, and just do it anyway. As you see right here, I'm still doing some plays, and I like this play right here, the pick to the corner right there, but Kevin Durant, somehow misses that. So this ends up being, pretty much it for this game. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more daily content. I'll see you guys next time.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, you look at the game of basketball, it really seems to be on the upswing. I mean, that's great news for the NBA. We know that those who play a sport are much more likely to watch it as an adult. And basketball is now the largest participation sport in high school and college. And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Washington.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Kevin Durant. Now, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Now here's Johnson after LeBron James's miss. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The growth of the NBA really pretty incredible. 30 years ago, annual league revenues were about $120 million. Now it's $4.5 billion. That's with a B.
Yeah, the league is really on great financial ground right now. I mean, franchise values are growing astronomically. The players sacrificed in the last collective bargaining agreement negotiation, but as quick as the pie is growing, I think everybody will be just fine, players and owners.
Here's Kobe.